Hello and welcome to my first podcast on this channel, named Noname Podcast for now. And today, do you want to introduce yourself or?
Yeah, hello everyone. I am Irene from Norway. We're both from Norway. I
Yeah,
am known on YouTube as Ircha Gaming, IRCHA. I make videos about Nintendo Switch mainly these days.
yeah. So let's just about you. Just why YouTube? Like, when did you start with YouTube, basically?
I started with YouTube actually in 2006. I started with it just with friends and friends clips mashed together with music on them. I mean, YouTube was very different back then, so it was just for fun, and you could upload videos with background music on them, and you would never get copyright striked, and it was just very different. Now, in the last 2 years, I have been focusing on gaming videos, so that is when I started calling my channel Isha Gaming because it was like for 10 years it was just Isha and just random stuff, but now I have more of a goal with my channel, I can say.
Yeah. So it started out with just random. Yeah, I remember that was the thing. You could just
Mm.
upload anything with not copyrighted music, and everything was fine because it was supposed to be just like some videos that your friends saw. But now it's more of a, I
Now
guess.
it's more like ads and marketing and YouTubing is mainstream now,
Yeah,
actually.
it's a proper job that people have. It's a
Yeah,
living.
yeah. It was not like that in the start. Just
No.
for lols back in the day.
Yeah, I remember some really awkward videos that uploaded way back. They're deleted, I think, but some of them are still up. Sadly.
Yours?
Yeah,
Mm.
deleted a lot. So yeah, but like, why did you switch to gaming? More of interest, or just
Why did I?
why did you switch over to gaming?
Oh,
In case of
I
just
guess I was really inspired by a YouTuber that I was watching, and I have been watching for many years on YouTube, a lot of years. And that is Happy Console Gamer. He sat down, he has like a setup with his games, like the gaming shelf behind him, and a table, and he like sits down with it by the table then, and he just goes on and on about his memories and how it was like gaming back in the day and when he was younger. And he's like a storytelling kind of YouTuber, and I really liked that. And he had all his games placed on the table at all times and talking about them and going through them. And I was like, I've been gaming all my life, so I have a nice, decent collection of games, and I wanted to show off my collection. So that is when I started to take out a table. Like, I tried to be a little like him, I guess. I was very inspired.
yeah,
And then I started talking about my games and going through them on the table and like presenting lists, like my games in a way like that he did. So that is when I started talking about games, and it just kicked off a little after that. And I got my audience that came to my channel because of those videos with the table. They enjoyed it, and I loved it. So that is when I found a purpose with my YouTube channel.
yeah. So we basically just I kind of just I don't know why I started it. For me, more was more just of in the case of couldn't make sketches with my friends, had to plan, have a
Hmm.
5 people, make a plan with 5 people and good weather and everything and that kind of shit. Didn't
Hmm.
work so well, so I was like, well, I have to record something because I wanted to record. So it's basically how I started with gaming, and I was like, well, I don't know how to do this, but I've seen a lot of YouTube gamers like do this for a long time now, so I kind of just
You were inspired as well.
yeah, I was kind of just I guess I was just like, this looks fun, but I was like, this is expensive, but nobody is gonna have the best equipment and the best recording settings
Oh, that's for
from
sure.
day
I,
one.
I used no lamps in my first videos with the table, and when I started talking about video games on the table and like presenting my video games, I used the daylight. So I was like placing my table in front of the window so that I could get daylight on me. And being in northern Norway, that was kind of hard because we don't have daylight as much because like for example, right now it's pitch black outside.
Yeah.
So I remember that I had to plan like when it was the best daylight in order to film because I didn't have studio lights like I have now though. So yeah.
Yeah. I That's a struggle that I had as well with just daylight, I guess, in Norway.
Hmm.
It's not something you can trust in the long run. So yeah, that's it's a good start, and it's just, you know,
The light that I have now, that is my studio light, and it looks like some sort of like daylight. It's
yeah,
very good. Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna have that as well, but one day.
eBay.
So
I can send you a link.
yeah, I've been looking for it.
Hmm.
So you talked about Nintendo Switch and focusing a little bit on that lately.
Later,
Like,
yes.
yeah, so how do you enjoy the Switch? Because I myself is not the biggest on Switch. I'm more of a PlayStation.
Hmm.
And I played Switch, but I wasn't like really hyped for it or anything. I've loved other Nintendo stuff, but Switch I have kind of, I don't know.
What do you think about the exclusive games like Mario and Zelda?
Yeah, I love those, obviously. Like, that's what I played when I was little. Just,
Mm.
that's what I grew up with, I guess.
Nintendo is very good with that. They're very exclusive IPs, definitely. Now, what you're asking is what I like about the
Yeah,
Switch.
like why, kind of what drew you, like what made you like the Switch the much as you do, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start off by saying, don't get me wrong, I love my PlayStation 4. When I play on my big TV, I like to kick back on my couch playing my PlayStation 4. Definitely. Besides, the PlayStation 4 has party chat and has a lot of like adult games like shooters and yeah, first person shooters and all of that that Nintendo is kind of lacking, I feel like. Now, when it comes to Nintendo Switch, why I love it is obviously because of the exclusives and the big IPs. Now, Nintendo Pokemon is coming out, I think, this year or next year, for the Switch. That
Yeah,
is one thing. Well, there's Zelda and Mario and Fire Emblem and like Mario Kart and even now, actually, Skyrim has gotten to be released on the Nintendo Switch. That is actually quite shocking. But what I like about the Switch specifically, it is that it is portable because it suits my lifestyle. I can take it with me. And I do that a lot. And I also lie in bed and play on my stomach. So I'm a bed gamer. I am a handheld kind of gamer, actually. So the Switch on the go and a lot handheld. And on the big screen, I think the PlayStation 4 is better. It is better graphics, definitely, on the PlayStation 4. Hmm. But
yeah.
I like both. I do.
Yeah, I feel like there are two different kind of worlds compared to
Mm.
like consoles
I
because
need both.
yeah, because Switch and Nintendo goes for more child-friendly family console, but like
Mhm.
not a lot of blood, not a lot of violence, I guess. It's more just like fun
But
and
we're getting there.
yeah, there's steps.
Yes.
I guess getting Skyrim to Switch now is kind of a step there, I guess,
Oh,
because
absolutely. Absolutely.
I didn't see that coming though, like that Skyrim was going over to Switch because it didn't seem like that was a Switch game, I guess.
I never saw that coming. I absolutely didn't. I never thought Nintendo and Bethesda would agree on something together, but it was just excellent to
Yeah,
see.
because it's pretty old by now as well, like the original
Yeah, yeah,
Skyrim.
2011.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's because they're remastering, I guess, and they saw kind of option there too.
Oh, it's still solid, still good.
Yeah,
Just
but
as good now as back then.
yeah, I played through it like 3 times. Not, I believe like around 3 times. So
I am on my fifth save file,
oh
and I have no save file that is under 100 hours.
oh
I don't think. No.
yeah,
So
it's
I'm pretty hardcore on the Skyrims.
at least you know what to do then, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yes.
it's our open world, so obviously it's a lot to do there.
Yes.
So do you have any like favorite games overall, like talking about any console in general, like that?
Well, I did make a video about that, but I feel like I should like make a remaster of that old video. I made a top 10 games of all time that I have ever played video. Now, the best games that I have ever played are obviously some sort of Zelda games. What are my favorite Zelda games? I don't want to go into that because it's It's
Yeah.
really hard to choose, actually. I am very fond of Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, life simulators, Skyrim. I love also World of Warcraft, even though I am taking a long break from it. Actually, I haven't played World of Warcraft in some years, but I want to go back to it sooner or later, you know. But it was so intense that I had to take a break from it. Now other games and franchises that I love are like Pokemon, the entire Pokemon franchise I enjoy, and Fire Emblem, like I mentioned, Hyperdimension Neptunia, and I'm also very into JRPGs. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, the Pokemon games, have you like tried all the new ones? Like the
Neither have I actually.
No, I haven't tried like I haven't played I played a little bit of Sun and Moon, tried it out because I don't have a 3DS, so I just tried it at a friend, and I never tried like the I don't remember what the new one it's called now either. Is it?
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah, that's a
But
yeah.
that is like an extension of Sun and Moon, so
Yeah,
I don't feel like that is a new canon main
yeah.
series
But
series of games.
yeah, it's just more introduction of kind of like introduces more new Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. That's what I heard, like some new areas and some new Pokemons.
A little things are different, yes.
Yeah, it's not of a bigger of a deal in that way. So I kind of jumped off the train and Sun and Moon came out, but I guess I
Mm.
will jump back in if something more
I, th-
interesting comes in.
I have a good feeling about the Switch version. I think it will be good. Nintendo has specifically said that they will do something entirely different. They will do something that will blow our minds, I guess.
Yeah,
I
wasn't
no idea what they're planning, but knowing Nintendo, they will nail it,
yeah.
I think.
Hopefully they will make something that's kind of. If they say it's different, obviously it's gonna be way different. It's not gonna be like some big lie there to just.
I am hoping for an open world 3D
That would be
adventure.
that would be so cool though. To
Because Pokemon as the franchise, it has always been stuck in this like grid kind of. You see your character and you can go up and down and
yeah,
sideways, but we have never had a 3D like you see your character from behind, like some sort of like third person perspective 3D where you can turn your camera around.
yeah. It's always been
That
the same.
hmm
The Sun and Moon as well is obviously it's 3D, but it's still like the same
Yeah, the
straightforward.
camera is locked.
Yeah, it's just straightforward all the time or to the sides. It's not able to like turn it around like
It's kind of 2D
it's
kind of
yeah, I don't know how they
movement.
it's it's a mixture, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be cool if
3D
they
and 2D.
yeah. So it would be cool if they made like an open world Pokemon game. I feel like that could work really well
I
as
want to
well.
see an MMO Pokemon game. Like you can see other players when you're
Yeah.
in the city and or like in the Pokemon Center.
Yeah,
Mm.
so that's actually something that I kind of almost made a video like a way back. I made some top 5 videos for God, I don't know why I did. I was just like, yes, this is what I'm gonna do. Didn't work out, so did make the Pokemon episode there. But that was the point that I was gonna bring up. Like Pokemon open world kind of MMO game would be cool.
MMO, yeah. And when you see another player, you can inspect and you can like how do you say it?
Chat to them or talk to them or
No, battle them.
battle. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That would be a cool thing that you can bring in
Mhm.
because I think that would be I don't know. It's probably gonna take a lot of work to do that, but I feel like Nintendo has the technology and the ideas to do that.
They have the correct people working
Yeah.
under Nintendo. They have done miracles already, so I am confident that they can make that happen.
So yeah, the teaser trailer for Smash Bros.
Yes.
Are you hype about it or
No.
you're not a big
No.
fan of that kind of because
I am
it's
not
been
hyped, and to be honest, I don't see why everyone was so surprised. I'm
no
not surprised.
no
Everyone
it,
is super surprised. Like, oh my God, we're getting Super Smash Brothers for the Switch. I'm like, yes, we knew this,
yeah
and they didn't show
because
any gameplay. So calm down, you
yes
know.
Yeah, so I saw that. I just saw I saw like some people reacted really just kind of flipped out over it. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah, but it was just an announcement. It was
yeah,
not a gameplay trailer. It was
no,
not a presentation of the game. It was just, hello, we are bringing this to the Switch. Goodbye. That was
yeah,
everything. And yeah, definitely just a teaser.
yeah,
But from that teaser, we could see that Breath of the Wild Link is in it, but we knew that was going to happen.
yeah.
I mean,
Obviously,
yeah.
because yeah, I didn't see this big surprise either. I was like, well, they have Mario Kart for the like they had Mario Kart like just the deluxe edition released, so why wouldn't they make the like the Smash Bros one that always been kind of
Yeah,
pushed?
but here's the thing. The Mario Kart, that is a port.
Yeah,
And with this Smash Brothers, I feel like that it is a new title, a new game. It is
yeah,
not a port.
yeah, maybe
Mm.
that could be a thing, but like I never been that much of a hype as well on just in general on the Smash Bros. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I've never, I mean, oh my God, I am actually going to say this out loud, but I've never been a fan of Super Smash Brothers. And
That's
that is because it is essentially, down to the core, just a fighting game. And I have never been into fighting games. It is not my style of game, you know.
yeah,
But it's sugar-coated with a lot of characters that I love, so it's making me confused, you know. It's making me go on the edge. Maybe I'm gonna buy it, maybe not, but essentially no, because it is a fighting game. I don't like fighter games, you know.
yeah,
So that is why I guess I'm not into it, but I love the characters.
yeah.
It's just
Obviously,
a
it's
sugar-coated fighter game.
yeah for
Oh
me.
my, I'm gonna get so much hate from saying
No,
that.
no, I feel the same on that because for me it's just basically a fighting game, and me playing fighter games as I know myself. I just push the buttons like a maniac. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just jumping around, just I
But button mashing, hoping
yeah,
for the
just
best.
button mashing, hoping like this is doing a sick combo somewhere. I don't know. Like it's never
hmm
been since I played Tekken on PS1. I just do the same thing. Just bash. Like I just bash the buttons all
Mm,
crazy, hope for the best. So yeah, I never saw the I guess special thing with Smash Bros at all.
mm. I mean, the only fighter games that I have ever played in my life are, of course, a few Tekkens and Dead or Alive series and what was it? Soul Calibur, yeah.
Yeah, then I've
Uh,
just played one Soul Calibur. I'm not gonna say anything on that. So
Soul Calibur was decent. I had it on GameCube.
I played a 2008 one, I believe. Was that on Xbox 360? Maybe I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
it
know.
was. Well, that's the only one I played. So yeah, I don't just didn't see the hype around the game. I guess the Smash Bros. But a lot of people love it. Obviously, it's
Yes.
a. So do you have any upcoming games that you kind of look forward to, or just new releases that been out now, or
Yeah, I am looking forward to Hyrule Warriors for the Switch, and I'm looking forward to getting Ni no Kuni 2. It is actually released today, or was it yesterday? But I am waiting a little with picking it up. But I'm gonna pick it up, so I'm looking forward to picking it up, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I have so many games. I am quite satisfied with what I have right now. But those two games, I'm definitely looking forward to getting, you know.
yeah, yeah. And I played. I'm not gonna say that any Zelda games are shit or anything, but I didn't play the Breath of the Wild that much. But I played it a lot. Okay, a lot, but not too much. Don't hate me.
Mhm. Mhm.
You see, kind
Yeah,
of.
go on.
I'm gonna.
Now I'm interested.
Do you want me to dig a deeper grave here?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, it's not a bad game, but I played it like kind of a lot. But I bought other games to PlayStation at the same time. Then I
Yeah, I
kind
know
of
the feeling.
and then I just walked back and forth to the games, and I was like just got hooked to playing on the PlayStation One. I was like, oh fuck, I
What
have
game was it that took your attention away from Breath of the Wild?
probably a game that everybody.
What game?
It's a game that people just shit on nowadays. It's a Star Wars game. It's battle.
Okay.
It's Battlefront 2. So
Okay.
people
But it's
keep.
understandable though, I guess.
Yeah, just I liked Star Wars and I waited for that for a lot of years, and I don't care.
I know
It's,
a lot of people that loved it.
yeah, it's a lot of got a lot of backlash, obviously.
Everything is getting backlash these days.
Yeah, but still they get shit for making the microtransaction thing in it then, and
Mm.
they're bringing it back now. And but simple as just don't buy anything in the game for real money. It's just I don't see the
Mm.
problem. As long as you don't.
Yeah, neither do I. I play Destiny 2 for over 200 hours. I never touched the microtransactions.
No, like I don't see
Never
that.
felt like I had to.
Like I don't see the problem. A lot of games has done this before, I guess. Like obviously EA are known for doing that for FIFA for a lot of years, but I didn't get any shit for it until now. Like lately, people are demanding money back from FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the game that kind of, I guess, took all attention from Zelda. So, but it's not a bad game at all. Like
I should go back to it. You should give it one more try. Definitely.
Yeah, I know. I should, but like
it is worth it. I'm just saying it was a very, very good game.
Yeah, I was really hyped for it when it was announced and everything, and I saw gameplay when like they released it, I guess. And I bought it the first day as well. So
Same.
obviously I wanted it. So, but it's I know myself, and I'm kind of like, oh, I have these new games. I have a lot of like PlayStation games I played for 30 minutes at most that I waited 4 months for, and then I bought other one a week later, and then I've kind of forgot about it. So
yeah, but I have it like that as well, that I buy new games before I finish the previous one, and then I go back and forth between games, and I feel bad if I don't complete a game that I have bought.
Yeah, have you heard about Knack, the game?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, so like the Knack number 2 came out because it's basically just a really easy, childish, fun coloring game, I guess. I don't know. It's just more relaxing, and so I bought the second one. That's the one that I played 30 minutes on. And that's it. It's pretty long, I guess, but I just kind of didn't finish it. But I should. So, your channel, what do you like? Do you have any upcoming projects or anything that you...
Yes, I am currently trying to review 3 Switch games. They are an upcoming game called My Time at Portia, and I am reviewing Morphight, and I need actually to review Golf Story and Overcooked and 9 Parchments, because I got the review codes for those games, so,
Oh.
So I kind of have to get around to do that. And I'm going to do a review on a book, Harvest Moon book, that one man spent 3 years of his life writing,
Jesus.
actually. And he contacted me through email and asked me specifically if I could review it on my channel, because I talk about Harvest Moon on my channel. So that is one thing I am going to do. My next video that I'm uploading is a 20 facts about me video, because it was requested through my Twitter. I asked my Twitter followers what they wanted to see, and that was the response, one of the responses anyway.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have a World of Warcraft memories video coming up that I filmed with a friend. And I don't know, I just do what I feel like, actually, when it comes to YouTube. I have a notebook of the videos that I want to do, upcoming videos.
I should really do the same, just write down videos that I want to make, because for me
Notebook.
Yeah, just for me ends up like having it in my head when I'm out somewhere, I guess.
Oh, that is not a good idea.
No,
Should always get it down on paper.
Yeah, I'm like this. I want to make this when I get home from work or whatever today, right?
When I'm out and about and I get a good idea, I make notes on my phone so that I don't forget if I get a good video idea. That is how I do it.
Yeah, but for me, I'm like, I'm going to remember this. Yes, this is going to be something I remember when I get home 5 hours later.
You never remember it.
No, I forget every time. And then I remember it when I'm like just about to fall asleep. I'm like, I'm going to do this tomorrow instead. And then it kind of disappears.
Then you forget it again.
Yep.
Make notes.
Yeah, I should. It's a more efficient way of making videos as well.
Yeah,
It's
it's definitely more efficient.
so. What's the other game that's almost like Harvest Moon? What's that called again?
Rune Factory, Stardew Valley,
Yeah, that game.
Stardew
Yep.
Valley.
Yep.
Yeah, because no one has heard about Rune Factory. That is only me, I feel like. But okay, Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Um have I guess you have played it. I guess.
Love it. Love
Okay.
it. Reviewed it, played it, have it on PC and Switch.
Oh. Okay. I was going to ask how you feel about the game in general, but I guess that explain it.
I love it. I made a 20 minutes, 25 minutes video review on it, where I just go on and on about the game with a friend by a table, the table setup. So anyway, um, I love it. It is just an excellent, super fun game that is has a lot of things in it and a lot of things to do. It's just a perfect life simulator game, and nowadays that is modern.
Yeah. Yeah, that took I feel like when I play the game, the hours just goes by without thinking about it. At least I was like, well, I'm gonna play this for 1 hour and then I'm gonna do something productive, I guess.
Mm.
Ended
Oh,
up
it's
ended up being like 5 or 6 hours, I guess, and I was like, "Oh, okay, well, this is dark outside now." Like,
now I think the recipe with Stardew Valley is that it makes like hard work. You're simulating you're working on a farm
yeah,
and you're doing hard work. Now, what I think is that when a player does hard work in a game and then see progression and gets like yeah, get see progression from what you have put down work into, it makes ultimately I feel like it makes the player feel good. So it is a feel-good game. The more work you put into your farm, the better the outcomes, and you can get married, and you know there's this dating simulation in it, and a lot of things. Love it. Even fighting, you know, the mines.
yeah,
So grinding and stuff like that is addicting.
yeah, because that kind of game, that's like it's you can see it's really rewarding while you play it, and I think that's
Yes.
kind of like what kind of goes. You're like, oh, this is so rewarding. I want to do more of this, but better,
Yes.
and kind
Yes.
of it's really addicting for many good reasons and bad reasons, but it's not like World of Warcraft because people got really addicted to that game. I don't
Yes.
know.
Not gonna go into that, but yes, definitely.
Yeah, obviously. So yeah, do you have anything else?
To say, are we ending the podcast?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I just kind of ran
Do
out
you have
of.
more questions?
I think I have, but
What have you written down? Do you have a notebook for this?
yes, I have a phone notebook.
Yeah, you don't have everything in your head for this one.
Oh
So
yes.
that is a start.
I feel like you kind of mashed a lot of these together. Okay.
Mhm.
I haven't talked about the future plans for the channel. What do you see like a year ahead or 2 years ahead or
I want to get the play button from YouTube. You know, that
yes.
is probably what every YouTuber is wanting to have on their wall because I have nothing on my walls. I need something on my walls, you know. No, that is not the reason. But 100 subs would be super sweet
Yeah, if it,
for me, I feel like. But that is the ultimate end game. I almost said end game goal. So it's fun to grind my way up there. You know, it's about the traveling up there.
yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and it should always be fun. And if it's not fun, quit. But
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
yeah, I've seen so many YouTubers nowadays that kind of just starts off with either challenge videos or something that's just trending, I guess.
Mm,
Not just in gaming, but in gaming as well. Just they make kind of Fortnite videos because it's popular, and they kind
yeah,
of just
yeah, I can understand it.
yeah,
So it's really hard to establish a new YouTube channel right now because there's so much competition, and you get very discouraged if you put a lot of hours of work into a video that ultimately doesn't get any views or enough views from what you imagined it would get. And that can be super encouraging. How
Yeah,
do you say it? Yeah. And I totally understand that. But it's just so hard because it's a lot of competition. But don't be discouraged. Just keep on trying. Try, and share the video with friends and family at least, and have fun with it. And sometimes, someday, maybe your channel will get an audience. You
yeah,
know, just work for it, and it will maybe happen.
yeah. Because a lot of I don't know how many gaming channels that up now on YouTube, but I feel like YouTube are trying
Millions.
to. Yeah, there are definitely millions.
Mm.
But I feel like YouTube in gaming now, they're kind of it's not that the most watched. I feel like YouTube are trying to push something else on people. With the like everything that's going on now. What I've seen at
I don't know.
least, just I just like kind of seen on like the algorithm stuff and all that kind of what kind of I guess themes and everything that's popular, and gaming it's kind of like being pushed away a little bit. So a lot of people get really
There is a thing called YouTube Gaming. It's even an old, no,
yeah
like an own app on the
yeah
phone. So I feel like YouTube is,
they're doing kind of on their main, I guess, on the game, obviously on the YouTube gaming, the
yeah.
gaming things are there, but
They gave gamers an own section,
yeah,
of YouTube.
yeah, so it's just a lot of, I guess, a lot of people are making the same content, and it's not gonna because of the rules and this like kind of what's the guidelines now, kind of just in and copyrights in all the games as well, because a lot of people can claim the video easy, and that's obviously gonna make people more upset to kind of don't want
Mm.
to continue making videos, I guess.
I've never had that problem.
Yeah, never. I think I had a few issues with that with some videos, but I'm like whatever
Someone
because
took your videos and uploaded them for themselves.
yeah, but I kind of fixed that and I mailed it and I got taken down, all that kind of stuff. But it's not been that big of a problem. They kind of just stole the gameplay and put their own
Oh, okay, I see.
just their own head, so it wasn't like there wasn't any sound on the gameplay because obviously they deleted the sound, but
Mm.
so yeah,
But yeah, that can definitely happen, and it happens more than you would think. So I wouldn't put too much thought into that. It's just something that happens.
so if you were gonna obviously been doing YouTube for a while now, but if you kind of were gonna start a new channel now, would you start at gaming then and do the same, or would you kind of, if you knew what to do now that you have learned from before, would you kind of do still a gaming channel, or would you?
I have no plans on making another channel, and I have no plans on quitting my own channel now. I'm very confident and happy with my channel name and branding and what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, because obviously it seems like you put a lot of work. I haven't seen all of the videos because I haven't.
No, that is impossible.
It's gonna take a long time if I'm gonna
It's
see through
11
all.
years of videos.
Yeah, so
No, but to be fair, a lot of my older videos, they are put on private. So there's only the past 2 years of the gaming videos that are up on public. So my secret hidden previous life is well hidden and it's private. Yes.
yeah, so yeah, because I've seen a few videos of yours. Actually, that's how I got a contact with you, I guess,
Yeah.
because I saw a PS3 video. So
Yeah.
that was
About
real.
the Elgato, how to trick it
Yes,
into screen record
yes.
PlayStation 3. Yeah.
Because I didn't want to buy like those really expensive ass splitter things that cost. I don't know how much is it. It's a lot.
No one wants to do that.
No, I was like, I'm not gonna do this because I tricked my PS4 to record with Elgato and the system sound, I guess, into the computer, and I used YouTube for that. And I was like, I just searched on YouTube, and I think you were like the second video or something actually.
Ah, it's great.
So a lot of people are probably clicking that when they search on it.
And then you saw I was Norwegian.
Hmm?
Then you saw I was Norwegian.
I kind of heard it on the way you talked.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good.
because it wasn't like an American or it wasn't like a British. It was kind of like Scandinavian-ish,
Yeah,
and I got
random AF.
so. I think I'm gonna end the podcast there. Thank you for listening to the first episode of Noname podcast for now. And thank you, Irene, for being here.
No,
Been,
I was. Thank you for having me. It's fun.
even though it was a pretty a bad podcast from my side, at least I
Yeah, I
tried.
think it was good. I think it was
Yeah.
good.
So where can people find you on everywhere? I guess.
Yes, Ircha Gaming, IRCHA Gaming, in one word on Twitter, and if you just search that in YouTube, you will find it. I hang on YouTube and I hang on Twitter, so that is Ircha
Yeah.
Gaming.
I've also put her YouTube channel, everything in the description, so you can check that out as well. And yeah, thank you for watching and thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.